The summer started with a bang on May the 1st, Cup final day. Second division underdogs Southampton had fought their way to the final, only to face one of the country's greatest teams, Manchester United. Southampton had never won an English trophy, while Man United had won the league 6 times, taken 3 FA Cups and been champions of Europe. Southampton's manager knew the odds were stacked against them.
On the morning of the game, in my hotel room, my phone rang and it was Mick Channon. He said, "Gaffer, have you seen what price we are?"
7 to 1. I said, Christ, I can't believe it. 2-horse race and we're 7 to 1.
The Minister for Sport, Dennis Holmes.
Britain's high and mighty took their seats among the 100,000 crowd, waiting for the season's biggest spectacle to begin.
As you get higher up the tunnel, the noise gets bigger, the light gets brighter, and then wallop.
Blinded by the light. And a tremendous roar. And Rory McBennemy on the right leads out Southampton. Like Channon.
The roar of the crowd, it just makes your hair stand up on the back of your arms and on the back of your neck.
A tremendous atmosphere at Carnival.
The match started at a furious pace.
Channon started to run, number 8. Buckham.
Under the hot sunshine, Southampton were in danger of trying too hard.
The first 25 minutes, I remember sort of thinking, God, my chest's going to explode, you know?
Channon offside.
Couldn't breathe, it was that hot, you know, and blood's pumping and you're probably doing too much.
The game remained goalless as Southampton held on for 83 minutes. Suddenly, the impossible happened.
Goalkeeper knocked it out, and Jimmy McCalliog put a terrific defence-splitting pass for Bobby Stokes, bless him.
McCalliog to Stokes, who's onside! 1-0!
It was at the right time, it was late on in the game. We just felt that the FA Cup was going our way.
Southampton go mad!
There was 7 minutes to go, and I tell you, that was the longest 7 minutes of my life.
Well, you can almost see him rehearsing the smile. And the whistle has gone! Southampton take the cup for the first time in their history. One of the great Wembley upsets.
Some lucky punters won a packet at 7 to 1.
Truly remarkable story.
The only time in my life I've ever had a bet and won it was on Southampton to beat Man United that year, and I put a £5 on it, which I think went towards a mohair jumper.
The next day, the team went home and paraded the cup through the streets of Southampton.
I always remember coming back to Southampton. I've never seen as many people in my life.
Fantastic scenes. Men were crying. There was one fella, I remember, stark naked.
He was stood up on the car, starkers, dancing.
And he'd lost his bet, hadn't he? He was probably a Portsmouth supporter. The weather went on to be so hot. We were invited to so many street parties you wouldn't believe. It was like the end of the war.
That's the great memory I've got of that summer. Happy people, happy faces.
Giant killing Southampton had set the tone for the coming months.